Welcome to a new school year, and welcome to Book Talk Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'll be telling you about great books that we have in the library that of course you can come down and check out. So this week I thought we'd talk about the Olympics. They may be over for 2 more years, but that shouldn't stop you from reading about them. So I have a few books about the Olympics, but I thought mostly what you'd be interested in was books about young sports stars. So here we have Alex Morgan, who writes, she was on the 2012 Women's U.S. Soccer team that won the gold. So you can read all about her life, how she started playing soccer at 4. Here's R.A. Dickey throwing strikes. He played in the early 2000s on a baseball team in the Olympics. And after that, his fastball arm was, I'm totally losing it. We're gonna have to edit this out. R.A. Dickey throwing strikes. He was in the Olympics in the 2000s, and when his fastball arm went away, he had to learn how to throw knuckleballs or never play again. And now he is one of the best baseball players in the major leagues. Here's The Keeper by Tim Howard, another soccer player who in the 2014 World Cup had more saves than any other goalie in history. He grew up, however, with ADHD and Tourette syndrome, but he has now gone on to be a world-class sportsman. Then we have Believe by Eric Legrand, who is a football player, and while he was playing for Rutgers, one of their best players, he suffered an injury, and he is now paralyzed from the neck down, so you can read about how he recovered from that. I know a lot of you are following Gabby Douglas and Simone Biles, and here's the story, Taking Flight, about Michaela de Prince, who was a young orphan from Sierra Leone, and while she was in the orphanage there, she saw a picture of a ballerina and knew she wanted to grow up to be one. So when she was adopted by an American couple, she took ballet lessons. She is now one of the first black prima donna ballerinas. This is all about her story. And then we do have Mariano Rivera's story about playing baseball, another great new book, and some other ones that might be of interest to you for young sports stars. Soul Surfer is about Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark attack. Between a Rock and a Hard Place, Aaron Ralston, you might have seen the movie where he lost his arm. He had to cut it off himself. No Summit Out of Sight, which is another young mountain climber who climbed Mount Everest at 13 and was the youngest person to summit all 7 highest points in the world. We also, team sports, we have Eagle Blue, which is all about the Fort Yukon basketball team, state champions, and Outcasts United, which is another true story. These are all true stories about a team of refugees living in Atlanta, Georgia, who had no shoes, no place to play, and no uniforms, and they went on to win their state competition also. That's it for sports books. Join us next week for more Book Talk Tuesday. You guys are going to have to edit that down. I know